No, but I did.
John Shambi. Chris.
Un chin de plata.
First pitch coming. And getting the start for the Angels, Sam Aldegari. And Chris, he's hoping for some better fortune moving forward.
Well, I'm looking to see if he can increase the amount of swings and misses and perhaps get more strikeouts, because hitters are batting over 300 against him, and that means guys are getting the barrel to the ball. Exit velocity's got to be pretty good when you have that kind of batting average, so he's going to have to find a way to do something different in this one.
Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Homered last night, added another hit as well. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league, and a base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
So it looks like.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
That can ask if it was whipped him.
Rudder takes off, cut on and missed. Throw to second.
Usually when you see a team try to steal a base in the early innings, it tells you they want to be aggressive on offense, try to force the defense to make plays and slow them down. That's exactly what they did right there. So we'll see if that caught stealing changes the offensive approach moving forward.
Oiga. Oh, your hard work at the gym.
Ball one.
Showing. Okay. Like 215. Alright, so.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the Angels will get their first crack at it. No score. This is Angels. Back here at Angel Stadium. And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Ronel Blanco.
You do that.
A report on him, Chris.
Claro.
A very forgettable start his last time out. Was only able to work a couple of innings. We're looking for him to put it all together today. Command, tempo, and just really a confident presence out there on the mound.
Zach Neto leading things off and takes a strike. That misses.
That's a ball.
1 ball, 1 strike. Neto with a homer in his last game.
Would you do that for me?
That one misses. 3-1. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Now, this was a story we were paying attention to before the game. We've seen him give up walks in the past, and it's an issue once again early on.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Trout, a former Rookie of the Year, batting second in today's lineup. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Swing and a miss at a slider. Tries to hold up, appeal to first, didn't go. Neto gets his lead at first, nobody out. And that skips in the dirt.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself in the scoring position.
Payoff pitch. Runner on the go. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels.
I'm liking what I've seen from him at the dish lately. Working on a 5-game hitting streak.
Oh, that ball finds its way to the outfield. A base hit. To the plate. Can't hang on. He scores. And it's 1-0.
Mission accomplished there as he picks up the RBI to give him the lead. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Ground ball left side, could be 2. Over to Halotv. To Walker, and that's 2.
That was a much-needed double play right there. It gives him a really good shot at minimizing any further damage in this inning.
So digging in, Josh Lowe. In the air to left center, Alvarez should have this one, and the inning is over. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's an early 1-0 lead. Top of the second, and here now is the Astros cleanup hitter, Christian Walker. Inside, ball 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Ricky Halotv, our umpire behind the dish, known as pretty fair umpire for both hitters and pitchers.
Yeah, I think that's right, Boo. There is a little inconsistency on the corners of the plate. You can't always be sure how it's going to go with those borderline pitches as the game progresses.
Here's a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. That one ripped left field. And it one-hops the wall. The throw into second. Not in time. That's a leadoff double.
He went up there and got it. With 2 strikes, I'm not going to leave this in the umpire's hands. I'm going to be aggressive. It was in a location where you could get those arms extended that he loves to do. So nice job right there coming back with that at bat.
That's in for a strike. In the air left field. Meckler settles underneath it. Takes it in for the out. So now with 1 away and a man at second. So next up for Houston, Carlos Correa. This one chopped on the ground, but foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
Close one, doesn't get the call. Yeah, that's ball 2. Challenge from behind the dish here. And on further review, it was a strike. They'll keep both their challenges. Man at second. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
Ball 2.
When you get ahead in the count, there's no doubt that the success rate goes up, and that's what he's been doing. It's made a big impact for him in recent games.
On the inside corner for a strike. And ball 4, 2 aboard. So now the Astros designated hitter, Jake Myers.
Here's a hitter who's been strong in the clutch lately. More than an RBI per game over his last 10.
Ground ball right side.
See. Yeah, boy,
He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. We head to the bottom of the second. So in now for the Angels, Wade Meckler.
Ball, that's outside.
Next offering is fouled back.
Sounds good. But, where are the 10 families though?
Pitch
I'm
misses
confused.
there. 3.
It's not gonna be like 2 families. It's not gonna be 10 families. It's gonna be like 3 families.
Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Carrying well. And it's off the batter's eye. He'll take a jog around the bases. His 9th homer of the year, and they tack one on the board. It's 2-0.
He hasn't been at his best at the plate these last few games, so this could end up being an important home run for him. Maybe it's a sign of more to come. Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at-bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
Foul ball. Out to short. On to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Catcher, Moises Ballesteros.
Now here is Moises Ballesteros. Blasted 2 home runs in last night's game. That one's upstairs, ball 1. Check swing called strike. That's strike 1. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. Hit in the air, right field. Smith under it. And there's 2 down.
They put garlic, onion.
Second baseman, Adam Frazier.
Tap foul at the plate. Two down, nobody on. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
High fly ball lifted in the air, right field. And that's the 3rd out. Angels get one with a solo homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Astros, Cam Smith. This one smoked on its way out of here. He wastes no time on this one, and they're on the board. It's 2-1.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball. This guy's been red hot at the plate coming in, Boog. Hasn't gotten it done yet today, but plenty of ABs left in this one.
Tosses to first, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer.
Oh, Boog, we talk about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder, wow, really impressive.
And that skips in the dirt. 1 out, bases empty, and a run in here in the 2nd game of the series. That one ripped, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night, and just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Jose Altuve up to hit here.
Ball 1.
1 out, the runner at second. We're here in the top half of inning number 3.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
That one kicks away from the catcher. To third, tag,
No,
save.
he beat it, he
He's
beat it.
into third on the wild pitch.
Even with a good secondary lead, sometimes it's hard to see just how far that ball's gotten away from the catcher. And if you can make it to third base pretty much standing up, well, that time he seemed to have a pretty good read, gets to third safely, and now he's just 90 feet away from scoring.
Payoff pitch. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Now time is called here. Pitching coach on his way out to the mound. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. A 3-run dinger. It's their second home run of the inning, and it gives them the lead in the third. It's 4-2.
First pitch changeup, and he was all over it. Not sure if he was expecting off speed or not, but he picked up on the velocity and punished it. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
Stepping in, Yainer Diaz. Ball 1 there.
Well, they've been able to score 4 runs off of him in this inning, and this is where you want to just max out. Get as much as you can. Give him one of those tough innings where it's going to be hard for him to recover in the next one.
Ripped to third and caught.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
2 down, nobody on. Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. And that extends the inning.
Right there, does a great job of staying in the big part of the field. Man, there are a lot of hits there.
Next to hit, Joey Loperfido.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Ripped, and he can't glove it. It's by him. Around second is Correa. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double. Second and third now.
The designated hitter, Jake Myers.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
A little out front there as he swings through it. That one close, ruled the ball. And the count is 1-1. Catcher challenge, will take another look. And that just scraped the zone. The call is overturned. So they've still got both their challenges. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. Ball. This one in the dirt. Throw into third, but he's back. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Next pitch, not close, up high. Gets a piece and stays alive. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. Throw to first, and they get out of the jam. Well done to finish off the strikeout at end the inning. The 2-round trippers in this inning. Back here at the ballpark, let's check out the latest news from around the league.
The shortstop, Zach Neto.
Ball 1, no strikes.
This is a very important inning here. After scoring all those runs, you want your pitcher to come out and just mow them down. The offense has worked hard. It's shut down inning time.
Line drive to short and caught.
It's never fun going back to the dugout after hitting the line drive that finds a glove, but you will get some high fives. You know, when you make great contact, you feel like you've done everything right. But in this game of baseball, not everything is in your control.
Ball inside.
1-2 now. And that's outside. No question about this one. It's out of here. An absolute smash to left. Home run number 35 on the year. And they cut into the deficit. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
One down. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. Hey! Swing and a miss, and that's strike two. Fights it off. He'll see another. Got him. Outside pitch got the better of him that time.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
On the ground, Correa. Inning over. Angels do get one, however, on the Mike Trout home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. As we go to the top of
Now pitching for the
So the Angels turn to their bullpen for a new pitcher, Miguel
Miguel
Castro.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Just missed.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
On the ground to the left, and foul ball. The 1-2.
Ball two.
That's a little bit low. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Payoff pitch. That one misses.
Nope, that's down.
So a
Ball
leadoff walk.
Pretty good pitch on 3-2, right around the knees, but just no help from the umpire.
He
was absolutely on fire coming in, but hitless so far today, Boog. Let's see if the bat remembers it's supposed to be hot. Well, these Astros doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They've worked 3 walks already, so that proves they're not anxious up there. They're sticking to their game plan, and it's working.
Way out front for strike two. And down on strikes. And there's one down.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough, to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Ball one low. And an ABS challenge coming from behind the dish. Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. Still one challenge left for them. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Close, but called a ball. And a count 2-1. I thought that was a strike, and here's a challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. The 1-2. Pitch kicks away. And now a man into scoring position. Man at second. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Out of here. Yordan Alvarez blasts one out. His 22nd homer of the year, and they tack on to their lead. It's 6-3. That's their third home run of the game.
They're having a lot of fun at the plate in this one. They've got the long ball working for them on autopilot.
Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. That's in there. That's strike one. Next offering is foul back.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
That misses the zone, and the count's full. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. 3-2. Payoff pitch. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. This one in the air, center field. Trout settles underneath it, and there's 2 away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
2 down, nobody on. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-1. Out to short. Neto. In plenty of time to first. That ends the frame. Yordan Alvarez goes yard for Houston. Back in Anaheim. So in now for the Angels, Josh
Right
Lowe.
fielder, Josh Lowe.
That one to first, and that's just foul. This one driven deep center field on its way. Home run. A solo shot. And they close the gap. It's 6-4. Chris, that ball came out hot. So let's see what StatCast has to say.
Yeah, it really did, Boog. 111 miles per hour off the bat, and a really nice launch angle as well. Just a beautiful swing from start to finish.
That one at the knees for a strike.
You know, these Angels showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. Pitch count is pretty high, and they've plated 4 runs already, so I think it's safe to say their game plan is working out pretty well right now.
The 1-2. Good job to fight that one off. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Got him swinging. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now the third baseman grounded out his first time up.
Third baseman, number 13.
That's the third, and it goes just foul.
Still relatively early, but with a pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
Oh, that's a curveball that I'm sure he wants back at the plate. 2 strikes, sort of pitch you're hoping for. A bit of a mistake, and I'd say in a very hittable location, but clearly the break was enough to get him to swing through it.
Foul ball there. Close one, doesn't get the call. And 1-1.
I want to get rid of that bit.
1-1, check swing, appeal down to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. Right side. Altuve gets him easily, ends the inning. But the Angels do get one back via the solo homer. On to the top of the 5th we go. You're watching Angels baseball on The Show, LA. Back here at Angel Stadium, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, it seems like like this get pitchers questioning their life choices, Boo. Any fan who goes for a bathroom break is at risk of missing another dinger.
Number 70 into the game.
At this point of the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and you need a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Man aboard on the leadoff single. Now Correa up to hit. 1 for 2. That one misses, and that's ball 1.
Ball 2.
And another ball. So a walk puts runners at first and second.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
And there's a strike on the outside corner.
No.
Swings through that. Swings and misses. Struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically he likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
Myers up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. And there's a foul ball. 2 on, 1 out. Out front, rip foul. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. To the right side, Grissom. Neto for 1. What a double play that was. Inning over. They get a leadoff single, but leave him stranded. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Astros 6 and the Angels 4. Back now to start the bottom of the 5th and taking over on the mound, Brian King.
And something to be aware of, the long ball has been a little bit of a problem for him this year.
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Oswald Peraza.
Well, with this speed, he could really make some things happen leading off.
And the first pitch misses for ball 1. The Astros have some action in their pen. Number 47, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Fouled off left side. And a 1-1. Ground ball left side. Slinging it to first in time. That is upstairs for ball 1. Chris, he's been one of the most powerful hitters in baseball this year. His home run numbers are good enough to put him top 5 in the league. Hard hit left side. Throws to first in time. And now batting Mike Trout. He's already homered here in this one.
Mike Trout.
Bottom of the zone and a called strike. 2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Next offering is fouled back.
And the food.
Yeah.
I don't want like we do like a list of everything, and then everybody chooses like what they want to probably do with them.
Back up the middle and a base hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Brian King. Number 47 comes on now.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
All right.
And that one hit to first. Walker takes it to the bag. Inning over on the ground out. Took just 2 pitches to finish the frame out of the bullpen. Angels strand 1, and the score remains 6-4.
You could put more when there's no landscaper.
Welcome back. It's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. And here is Cam Smith.
Ball.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
To third, and that chance handled. Throw to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
That's a ball.
The next
Yep,
pitch
that ball went
misses,
out.
and the count is 2-0. A little bit
Ball
low.
3.
In the air to left center. Meckler on the move to the alley. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. That's baseball. One day you're Babe Ruth, and the next you're Rafael Belliard. Here's Yordan Alvarez. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
Ball 1.
And what a swing it was, Boog. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the
that's off the plate.
baseball.
Ball
Just
2.
so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Line drive, base hit, fair ball down the third baseline. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order. And his hot hitting continues.
They kept him in the yard that time, but all he's doing now is passing the baton, and everything seems to get started around this guy.
Big.
Liner, base hit. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Up next for the
And now it's Christian Walker looking to do more of what he did back in the 3rd.
No doubt, that 3-run homer is a huge reason why they're in a good spot right now in this ball game, and an important swing of the bat.
The lefty to 1-0. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 on, 2 outs. That's a strike, and he inches closer to getting out of the jam.
That's a ball.
Now this one gets away from the catcher. But no advance from the runners. To kick the 3-2. And the tying run is on base.
You get a walk, and you get a walk. Everyone. Gets a walk, Boog. Well, he's so good
That's the ball.
about trying to drive the ball to the opposite field gap in these situations. If he takes that approach, he could bust this game wide open.
And that one did find the strike zone. They'll keep their remaining challenge. Fastball for a strike.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Huge strikeout there.
Well, needed a big strikeout to get out of danger. Turned into deception of that changeup. Great execution. Really sold it.
Back in Anaheim. So now the Angel cleanup hitter, Vaughn Grissom.
Vaughn Grissom.
Left field. Fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Wastes no time there. Just a blue hit behind third right there. And that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to get to. And the same for the left fielder. So he just found a perfect place to drop that one in right there.
First offering misses badly for ball one. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Activity in the bullpen for Houston. Steven Okert, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Abreu getting loose as well.
No, he's really working that inside corner with the cutter. I tell you what, I hated that pitch. So tough to get the barrel to and to keep it fair.
In the dirt. And an excellent job keeping it right there. Stays alive. The 2-2 now. Lined in the left center. Should be extra bases. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. Runner around third on his way to the plate. And now they trail by one. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
Runner in scoring position, no outs. Wade Meckler, the next to hit for the Angels. He's already homered in this game. That misses off the outside edge. And that's off the inside edge. 2 balls, no strikes. In the air, right field. Smith gets under it. He's got it. Runner tags at second. Relay throw. Not in time. The tying run stands at third with 1 out. And a fly ball could knock this one off. Ball. In the dirt. Wow, that's a great job behind the dish there. The 1-1. Swing and a miss at a slider.
All sliders so far in this at-bat to get ahead in the count, and it clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
Got him! Ricky Halotv with the call. Here comes the manager out of the Astros go to the pen, and here comes Bennett Sousa.
And he may only have to face one batter in this spot. At least that's what they're hoping as he tries to strand that runner at third. Big spot here.
Heineman in the box as he fouls off the first pitch.
Ball 1.
And now it's 1-2. That's ripped into the outfield. And that's the inning. Angels get one on this double. We're through 6 full. This is Angels baseball on the show, LA. Back here at Angel Stadium, this offense has lifted them to a lead with plenty of hits so far in this one as we look at the spray chart.
Yeah, it looks like they've been spreading it out pretty well in this one, Boog. Spraying the ball all over the yard. Good team effort at the dish.
Nope. Staying in the game on defense, Tyler Heineman. He takes over behind the plate to do the catching after entering the game as a pinch hitter. Pretty close, but it was a ball. So that removes their last challenge.
Esa gente no son fáciles. Uno está encuevado y la otra.
That's ball 3.
And a foul ball.
Really great change of speeds. He goes off the off speed to the fastball, and the hitter doesn't know what's coming next.
That one misses, so a leadoff walk. Close, but call the ball. And it's 1-0. Lined into right. And it looks like trouble. Around second is Correa. Throw comes in. Runner stopped. Second and third. Nobody out.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
And now it's going to be Jake Myers. Swings through that one for strike 1.
Don't be surprised
They're
to
running
on the ground to the
They
corners
hit the ball.
if they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Oh yeah, because I missed the ball.
Up the middle. Nice grab. To his knee, the throw. Run scores, but a terrific play to get the out.
Look at how he dives right there. He's able to pop up to both knees. Not enough time to get to his feet, but he threw a cannon across the diamond to get the runner.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Ball inside. Ball 2.
Swings through that one. One away with a runner at third. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Outside with a breaking ball. On the ground right side. Peraza fires over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. And the batter will be the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. First pitch just misses.
Ball 2.
And another ball. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. And he hits a ground ball right side. Inning over. Midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Astros 8 and the Halos 5. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Steven Okert. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again. In the air to left center. One down.
Up next for the Angels, the shortstop, Zach Neto.
High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side.
I love how he tracked the ball right there and was able to get to that fastball just a little bit late. Otherwise, it stays fair. I think if the top hand is a little stronger, same swing produces a home run.
The Astros leading by 3 here at the bottom of the 7th. swings and blasts one deep to left center. That's down. One hops off the wall. He's in at second with a one-out double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Now a huge at-bat in this game coming up.
Here's Trout.
Good swing out of him last time. Ripped a liner in the center.
High fly ball lifted into the air right field. Smith moving under it. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay. He gets there safe at third as he moves up with two gone. Up the middle. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. In to score from third. It's an RBI single, and they cut the lead to 2. At the plate, Vaughn Grissom, 1 for 3. Fouled off down the right side. The tying run at the plate. Clips the corner. Going to count 1 and 2. Out to short. Pena. There with plenty of time, and that ends the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. 8th inning coming up. It's the Astros 8 and the Angels 6. Ready to begin the 8th, Yordan Alvarez. He's had a great game at the plate so far as we look at where he's been sending his hits.
Check out how he's using the opposite field, dude. Not a lot of games where you'll see somebody get 4 hits without pulling the ball more than this.
Every at-bat looks competitive, Singy.
Yeah, and he's done an excellent job taking advantage of mistake pitches, too. Produces game after game, no matter who's on the mound.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2. That one to first. Grissom steps on the bag. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Robert Stevenson on the pitch out of the pen here.
He's averaging more than 1 hit allowed per inning pitched this season, and that's not where you want to be at all. So we'll see how he does here.
That one the other way, and foul ball. That one ripped right center field. Way back there, it's got a chance. And that one hops the wall. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
Now, Christian Walker. Man at second. Yeah, that's fouled off. The 0-2. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another.
Ball.
Got him. 2 down.
Well, that right there is just a pitcher's pitch. Tailing away from the hitter, lowering away with some good action at the end. You know, even if he gets the bat to that ball, it's probably just a weak ground ball to the opposite side. Tell you what, that's a tremendous 2-strike pitch.
Man on second, 2 down. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. That ends the inning. So the Astros lead 1. They lead at 8-6. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Brian Abreu.
Well, he's a big-time strikeout guy out there. This season, averaging more than 1 per inning. That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
In the air, left field. And that is a foul ball. Swings through that one out in front that time. Fouls it off, still 1-2.
Yeah.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another.
I get now headache never. Like I told you.
And a ball and 2 strikes. That one way inside.
Oh my. $300 combined. 12 games.
That just misses, and now it's 3-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. The Stros holding on to a 2-run lead here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Alvarez settles under it. And there's one away. Here's the third baseman. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. And that one fouled off.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Tying run at the plate. In there. Got him looking for the K.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the 3rd time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. He'll have some adjustments to make.
Runner takes off. Strike in there. Throw to second. Save.
Pretty close play on that one. A perfect throw probably gets him. That throw was just a little wide to the third base side of the bag, so he had to reach a little bit to get it. Could have been just enough to make the difference there.
Runner at second. 2 down.
Ball 1.
This one in the air, center field. And that will end the inning. Angels lead 1. Can't cut into an 8-6 deficit. All set to start the 9th inning.
Now pitching for the
New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Nick Sandlin. He's making his 4th appearance of the season. Ground ball right side. He takes it on his own. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Ball, that's outside. Ball, down.
And that
Oh, that's off the
misses.
plate.
And now 3-0. Fastball for a strike.
Clearly taking all the way there in that 3-0 count. It was a cookie right down the middle.
payoff pitch. Got him swinging.
Man, that slider bearing in your hands like that, it's just so tough to fight off. It's kind of like a cutter and just can eat you up, saw you off. Tell you what, hitters have nightmares about that pitch. Perfectly executed out there on the mound.
Myers wants another look at the called strike. It's a challenge. Two down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. On the ground to first. Oh, great stop. Onto the pitcher. And very nicely done for the out.
First, it looks like making the stop is the hardest part, but feeding to the pitcher on the move, I think even tougher. Great job of hitting that moving target. They're going to be fired up in the dugout.
Josh Hader on to try and close it out.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save. Well, that two-seamer is heat-seeking for right-handed batters. Just runs in on those hands.
And ball one. Hader, multi-time All-Star. He features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Swings through that one for strike two.
Clearly was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with two strikes.
Got him. One up, one down.
Not the best location with the fastball on strike three, but when you're pumping high 90s, you'll get away with some of those. More margin for error. You know, the fastball has become such a huge strikeout pitch in the sport, and I think a lot of it has to do with all the attention and emphasis on improved spin rates. These fastballs are just exploding out of the pitcher's hands and jumping through the zone.
Ball. The Astros trying to close out a two-run lead here in the last half of inning number 9.
Ball, that's low.
Hey. Off the mark there. 3 balls and a strike. On the ground, and that's just foul. Hit hard on the ground is short. Slings to first in time.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
So it's their last chance in this one. Mike Trout, the next to hit for the Angels.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
They're down to their final strike.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just going to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you can.
2 down, nobody on.
That's a ball. Ball 2.
I'm gonna do it right now.
Outside low, and it's 3-2.
Pressure mountain right here with the tying run in the on-deck circle. He's got to find the strike zone.
Payoff pitch, and that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Well, that'll bring the tying run to the plate, so all eyes on the man coming to the dish right now.
Up next for the Angels.
Angels making a move for a pinch hitter. Jose Siri.
And he would be the tying run boot, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
This is again 5 in a row.
Pretty rare location right there, right down the middle. This guy paints the edges. I'm not sure if you're going to see that pitch again as a hitter.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Sold it really well with the arm speed. Swung underneath it, so changeup that stayed a little bit more on plane than what he was anticipating.
The 1-2. This to third, and foul ball.
Great swing and solid contact. Just a little too quick. He's got to stay back a little longer.
Got him. That finishes the evening's action.
Certainly can't complain about a lack of action in this one. A high-scoring game. Purists might not love it, but pretty impressive showing at the plate from both sides.
Final score of 8-6 in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Hello.
colder than before. I wish you'd stop and see what you've been doing to me. I can't take much more.